Okay, so endosymbiosis is basically a theory where internal membrane-bound structures, such as mitochondria and chloroplasts, it explains why they exist within the cells and why they're so different from organelles. They're kind of like semi-autonomous. And this is explained by suggesting that initially, energy-producing bacteria were engulfed by larger bacteria. However, in this kind of way. However, instead of destroying it, instead of the bigger cell, the larger cell, destroying the smaller cell, they developed a symbiotic relationship where the smaller cell kept producing energy for the larger cell, and the larger cell in exchange would provide the smaller cell with some protein, some things, some substances, and they would both survive, one within the other. These are the evidence for it. Both mitochondria and chloroplasts have a double-layered outer membrane, which is explained by it being the inner membrane is from the original cell that was engulfed, and the outer membrane is from the plasma membrane of the host cell that invaginated to engulf it. So, for example, in this picture we can see it. The membrane of the host cell, and this is the membrane of the original cell, and then the membrane of the host cell invaginated to engulf the other cell, and this provided a double layer and an intermembrane space on the inside between the two. Mitochondria are about the same size as prokaryotes, and some prokaryotes have folded membranes which resemble the cristae. Mitochondria and prokaryotic ribosomes are similar in size and structure, which the ribosomes, they're pretty much the same. Their function is the same, except that in prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells, their size and structure changes a little bit. Both mitochondria and chloroplasts have circular DNA molecules, like prokaryotes, and share similar genes. Mitochondria and prokaryotes both divide by binary fission. Mitochondria and chloroplasts have their own DNA, which codes for proteins needed for some, but not all, of their functions, and other genes are transferred to the nucleus.